Points are one of the most common features of an MUN conference. They can be raised for any issues related to comfort, queries about committee procedures, or clarifications on a presentation. To raise a point, a delegate must raise their placard when the chair calls for points. If recognized by the chair, the delegate has the opportunity to explain the type of point they would like to make. Note: if the delegate does not receive recognition to raise a point verbally, they may send it via a chit. The chits sent by the delegate will be marked accordingly. Points are not subjected to voting and supersede all motions. They must be acknowledged by the chair before any motion or speaker proceeds. Now, let's dive into the 4 categories of points you can raise in an MUN committee. The first type of point is a point of personal privilege. This is raised when a delegate is experiencing any personal discomfort. For example, if a delegate is feeling cold and would like the fan to be turned off, or if they cannot hear a fellow delegate's speech. A point of personal privilege is allowed to interrupt a speaker only if the speaker cannot be heard. This ensures that all delegates can participate comfortably and effectively. The second type of point is a point of order. This is used to point out mistakes that affect the committee's flow or misguide the committee. For example, if a delegate makes a factually inaccurate statement or violates the rules of procedure. A point of order can be raised against the executive board if they or the committee are not following the prescribed rules of procedure. For example, a delegate might say, "Could the executive board please refrain from entertaining the use of personal pronouns within the committee?" A point of order can also be raised against a fellow delegate for factual inaccuracies. For example, the delegate of country mentioned that Bangalore is the capital of India, which is factually inaccurate. The correct statement would be, "New Delhi is the capital of India." Note: logical fallacies are not accepted in VPS'MUN. Ruling against a point of order is up to the chair's discretion and cannot be appealed. The third type of point is a point of parliamentary inquiry. This is raised to clarify any doubts regarding how to proceed with the committee flow or the rules of procedure. The executive board will clarify these doubts. Note: do not hesitate to approach the executive board to seek clarification on any doubts or problems you are facing. You will not be negatively marked for it, and it is highly appreciated if delegates seek clarification to ensure smooth proceedings. The fourth type of point is a point of information. This is used to question a fellow delegate based on the content or reference made in their speech. Delegates must refrain from raising points of information that are out of context. For example, as the delegate of China mentioned that Taiwan is an integral part of China in their speech, how would China justify these claims with respect to the lack of international recognition? Note: delegates may request a follow-up question by using the phrase, "plead to follow up." It is completely under the chair's discretion to grant this request.